Welcome back. The key skills or summary of qualifications section should be the first thing recruiters see after your contact information. This is what I call the Jedi mind trick of your resume. You're influencing the reader to perceive that you have a particular set of skills, and they'll read the rest of your resume subconsciously trying to confirm what you're asserting in this section rather than just reading through and making their own assumptions. This is also where you assert your professional identity and personal brand. For example, you include first a 1 to 2 line centered value proposition, such as international policy and development professional with 5 years of experience in program management and design in Africa and the Middle East, advanced French, intermediate Spanish, or something like graduate student studying trade compliance and financial crimes management, 4 years professional experience in sales and marketing, undergraduate degree in business administration, advanced Chinese language. That 1 to 2 line personal branding will go just below your header, followed by the key skills section. In the key skills section, consider 2 to 3 columns of 2 to 3 word bullets of key skills. In Microsoft Word, to do the bullets like this, make a standard bulleted list, which is all on the left-hand side of the page. You then go up to the layout menu at the top and click columns and choose 2 or 3 columns. If your bullets are only 1 to 2 words each, this works well. We generally recommend slightly more descriptive bullets, such as what we're showing you here. Everything you list here should all be key skills that you can substantiate in your experience and education sections and in your cover letters. No key skill listed should be there unless you can demonstrate it professionally, or if you haven't at least had a class cover it. This is the section you personalize for each job you apply to. You must make sure the word choices mirror what the scope of work or job description is using. The next section for most of you will be education. Since many of you are here at MIS or in graduate school to make yourselves more competitive for specific positions, it might be a good idea to list education above your experience section. This section should remain similarly formatted to the experience section. You should list the degree name, school name, the year completed or expected, as I did here. You can also list the month and year that you will start and end your degree. If needed for the job you're applying to, list some relevant coursework for the example. You don't have to use exact course names, as many course names can be too long or not exactly relevant to the job. You can list more general things like advanced French or financial crimes management and prevention courses. List any specialization or focus areas as well, targeted to what the employer wants. List any relevant projects that are applicable to the required skills of the job to which you're applying. You can also list these under a separate project section toward the end of your resume, or here under your MA degree in the education section, depending on how much space you're taking up. This is the section to list other relevant experience, such as study abroad, honors, and any scholarships you've been awarded. For your GPA, we recommend you list it only if the employer requests it, or if it's very strong, usually more than 3.80. Degree title is a very common mistake that I see. Almost all of you here at the Middlebury Institute are completing a Master of Arts in IPD, NPTS, International Trade, Environmental Policy and Management, for example. You're not getting a master's degree in this case with an S. For those of you completing the MPA, it's Master of Public Administration, not an MA in PA or a Master's in Public Administration. Try to be consistent between degrees too. If you write out Master of Arts, you should write out Bachelor of Arts instead of BA. For those of you completing more than one degree here, like a joint degree, make sure you list joint degrees separately. So if you're doing trade and policy and development, ITED and IPD and MPA, et cetera, you're getting two distinct master's degrees. You're selling yourself short by combining them on your resume or on LinkedIn. In this case, lead with the most relevant degree to the job you're applying to. Now that we've gone over the key skills and education sections, it's your turn. Take a look at your resume, make the changes according to our advice. Next, we're going to dig into the most important part of your resume, the experience section.